from Omaha, a sellout crowd for Creighton's annual Pink Out game. And the Blue Jays will have their hands full with 13th ranked Xavier. A look at the standings in the Big East. The Musketeers lead the way with a 9-1 league record. Creighton's coming for them in 4th place. And hi, everyone. Alongside former Villanova head coach Steve Lapis, I'm Andrew Catalan. These two teams met 2.5 weeks ago, and it was arguably the game of the year in the Big East. Xavier won 90-87, and we're expecting another track meet today.
It was a real barn burner. Both teams shot 50% from the field. These are two of the best offensive teams in the country. In 2 minutes, when these kids go out on that court, all 10 starters in double figures. You don't see that very often.
Let's take a closer look at the matchup. Our fast analysis is presented by AT&T 5G.
Well, Ryan Kalkbrenner's shooting 74% from the field this year, and the big reason is he is one of the best rollers in the country off of pick and rolls. You throw it up in the air, and the big kid knows how to finish around the rim.
And Sule Boom for Xavier.
Yeah, one of the impact transfers in the nation. He's so good playing cat and mouse with that pick and roll, and he has all kinds of crazy shots, knows how to use the glass very, very well.
There's a lot of juice in this building right now. Xavier and Creighton going head-to-head again. Coming up next on CBS. CBS Sports college basketball coverage is sponsored by Buick, the official SUV of the NCAA. Buffalo Wild Wings, the greatest of all times. And by Liberty Mutual Insurance, only pay for what you need. Moments away from tip-off between Xavier and Creighton. Sean Miller's Musketeers coming off an emotional win Wednesday at UConn, 82-79. They've won 13 of their last 14 games. As we take a look at the starting lineups, and Xavier using this starting five for the 14th consecutive game. Meanwhile, for Creighton, all 5 players average at least 11 points per game. The only team in the country that has 5 players averaging 11 points or better. Greg McDermott in his 13th year, and this day means so much to him. His wife, Teresa, a breast cancer survivor. And really, this idea with the Pink Out, 13th time here at Creighton, raising money for Hope Lodge Omaha, a free home away from home for cancer patients and caregivers who travel to Omaha for treatment. It's all because of Teresa and Greg. They really inspired this turnout, which is annually a great game here at Creighton, a sellout crowd. Now, Xavier's won the last 4 games in this series, including the game we mentioned off the top, January 11th. They combined for 177 points. Great scene here in Omaha. We're ready to go with Pat Driscoll, Brian O'Connell, Evan Burrows, our officials. Nunji and Kalkbrenner and Xavier's
primarily man-to-man, but Creighton has played 11 possessions zone this year. 7 of them were in that last game against Xavier.
Here's Nunji rejected by Kalkbrenner, the Big East leader in blocks per game.
Yeah, but he makes all the difference in the world. Creighton is the better. These teams are going to try and push the ball up. One of the best in the country at fast break points, Xavier.
Adam Kunkel making it 4-0 in favor of the Musketeers. Alexander for 3. It's good.
One thing we're going to see today.
January, Fremantle already has more points, rebounds, and assists than he did all of last year with Xavier. And he's got 6 early points here. Alexander trying to get to the hoop, back out to Mason Miller, who's on the floor. Nemhard hits a 3.
You know, prior to that St. John's game, the other Nemhard had really been struggling from 3, but he found his range in that game, and he knocks that one out.
Fremantle around Miller, it won't go, and Nemhard with the rebound. Nembhard all the way for two.
They were down couple, and they posted him up, and he could have gone right away, and he went the other way and ended up losing the ball. But that's where you'll see Baylor Shireman does a lot of different things. They'll throw him in the post, but he can really, really shoot it from deep.
He's got the ball here, defended by Desmond Claude, who's in the game for Xavier. Kalkbrenner to the hoop, and he finishes.
What a great play that was. Taking 3 threes this year.
Shireman's been quiet so far.
Well, Kobe Jones is a tremendous defender, and that's who's been on Shireman, so this would be good.
Nembhard to Kalkbrenner.
Third.
They only played 7 guys against UConn on Wednesday. It hasn't been going very deep, Miller. Inside, King, the freshman, off glass for 2.
Now, how smart. He should have taken that one at him, too.
Fremantle lets Nembhard go by. Wild shot. King has it with 12 to shoot.
They reverse the ball side to side as good as anybody in the country.
Shot clock down to 4. Nembhard trying to get to the hoop. Has an opening and lays it in.
End of the shot clock is when you can.
And Sean Miller said he really foreshadowed some of the challenges that he would face at Arizona. And Miller told us he still has that note from Billy Packer.
He was a giant, no doubt about it.
Kaluma the long rebound as Farabello puts one up and in.
They don't get much from the bench.
At UConn on Wednesday, Sean Miller called that their best win of the year. 9:40 to go, first half. Here's Kaluma, defended by Fremantle, playing with the 2 fouls. Kaluma goes right at him and scores, and Fremantle can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, and Sean is, one thing about Creighton, they're one of the best defensive teams in the country at 2-point shots, and that's because of the big kid, Kalkbrenner, who averages over 2 blocks a game.
Kaluma right around Jones, but he missed it. Gets it back. Tries to go up. He does. Misses another. The follow, no. And that follow's good. Oh, Kaluma in favor of the Blue Jays.
And that is a big difference in that first game.
Jones' 3 not there. Kaluma feeling it. Timeout, Xavier. Hunter's 3 won't go. Nunji could not grab the rebound. Hunter just his 4th 3-point attempt of the year after shooting 66 a year ago. As Shireman lays it in. In fact, Coach Miller said, I don't know without Claude and Hunter if we win that game. Kalkbrenner. Nunji's got to be careful, and Kalkbrenner takes advantage.
You know, I don't blame Greg McDermott. Real chance. I understand what he's trying to do, but he's taking a real chance with this group.
Jones is rejected by Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner now with multiple blocks in 7 consecutive games.
I mean, he's good at moving his feet. He was able to stay with Kobe Jones on that one. You know, it's amazing. Back when I was coaching, the Big East was like rock'em, sock'em, low-scoring games. We have 3 of the best offensive teams in the country in the Big East. Xavier, Creighton, Marquette, 3 of the best.
Kalkbrenner bringing his best. He's got 8 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, it's amazing that Shireman is the leading rebounder and not Kalkbrenner.
Greg McDermott told us that's been the biggest surprise with the transfer Shireman, just how well he's been able to rebound at this level. Alexander's 3 is good. His second attempted 1 shot. He's got 2 points with 1:50 to go in the first half.
And they're really forcing him left.
Boom, puts up a 3. Short. Tough shot. Nunji at the scorer's table set to check in for the Musketeers. Kalkbrenner down low with Fremantle on him, and he scores. In double figures now for the 15th time this year. Xavier would love a carbon copy of what happened almost exactly 1 year ago.
And hear about this. Xavier has played count them, 6 possessions of zone all year. They come out in the second half in a zone. Now they went man-to-man. So they showed the zone, and then they matched up man-to-man. Interesting.
Kaluma muscling his way down. He had 4 points on 1 of 12 shooting. Hasn't shot a lot tonight, but only 2 points. Alexander connects.
Because if he gets his 4th, he's gone for a long time. Or Sean Miller's looking at it like, we got to make a move now.
Yeah, I think that's what he's thinking.
I'd at least get him out to the under 16.
Shireman catch and shoot. That's pure for the South Dakota State transfer. And the lead is down to 10. Fremantle with the 3 fouls. Kaluma goes right at him for 2.
Yeah, I mean, he had to let him go.
This week we had a great dinner with Cleighton, his wife, last night.
That was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. And now an early tip time today.
And it's not like me to dine with an official, but, you know, it was a football official.
That's okay. No basketball ref.
Okay.
Shireman for 2.
He's tough.
Allen scoring once again for the Blue Jays. 4 different players have at least 9 points.
They played that pick and roll much better.
And Shireman buries it. At least 1 minute. Xavier is 9 for 13 shooting this half.
Getting a little better on this end, which is the key.
Shot clock down to 7. Kaluma on the attack. And he's able to get it to go.
So tough, strong. Wanted to do something, and he did it. That was good defense by Nunji getting his hand on that.
Fremantle and Boom are at the scorer's table for Xavier as Claude coughs it up. And numbers the other way. Kalkbrenner right at Nunji. Counted in the foul. 9 points for Colby Jones.
I'll tell you, the one thing that we have to notice, too, Andrew, is the job they've done, Creighton, on Sule Boom. Only 4 shot attempts in the game.
Kaluma lost it right to Kalkbrenner. To your point, Lap, Greg McDermott told his team, we got to get on Boom at the catch, and they have done that today. Here's Boom. Claude, baseline, shot clock at 6. Jones catch and shoot 3 is short. And the rebound in Nembhard. Nembhard's got 9 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he's now got 2 more points into double figures with 11.
Well, he's really good at finishing. Well, he's already called 2 quickly in the first half.
Boom, rejected by Kalkbrenner.
Oh, he's shooting that. They definitely need the timeout.
Kaluma catch and shoot 3. And they're all going in for Creighton right now.
Yeah, this is, I mean, the bottom line is, Andrew, they've given up 70 with 8 minutes to go. I mean, and now it looks like they're going to play zone. Might as well try it.
This guy doesn't miss.
They throw it into him. I mean,
Free pizza. So when they hit 75 again, you'll hear the cheer, and that's why.
well, they had pizza and it was dollar beer night that night.
It was a big night on Wednesday. Those 2 go well together.
Oh, look at this.
Shireman. Whoa, what a shot!
I mean, those are the big kids.
And this is a tough place to win. We pointed it out. But with 10 games left in the regular season for the Blue Jays, only 4 of those 10 are at home.
Great back cut.
And Mitchell scores. Sharif Mitchell. Second Big East loss of the year for the Musketeers, losing at DePaul and now today at Creighton. And once again, we want to tip our cap to Greg McDermott and the entire program here at Creighton for a phenomenal pink out game. It means so much to the community. They've raised over $400,000 in the history of this event. And what a seat. And Sean Miller said, let's just dribble it out and head home. Blue Jays.
He's like, get me out of here as fast as we can.
On their pink out day, the Blue Jays looking very good against the Big East top team. 84-67 is the final score. All 5 starters in double figures for the Blue Jays. And we update the Big East standings with Xavier falling to 9-2 and Creighton solidifying its spot in 4th place, and a dangerous team moving forward as February is right around the corner.
Yeah, they put on an offensive clinic today with some underrated defense with Ryan Kalkbrenner leading the way.
Xavier averages 84 points a game. They score 67 today. 84-67 the final. For Steve Lapis and our entire crew, this is Andrew Catalan saying so long from Omaha. We'll get you to New York for Inside College Basketball presented by Progressive Insurance right after these messages. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports, home of the 2023 Men's National Championship.